becoming legends.
Hi and welcome to Select 10. This video is part 2 of top 10 new Netflix original movies released in 2021 so far. We have selected some crazy new movies which will cover almost every genre. Whether you are a fan of fantasy, horror, action or adventure, this 10 movies has something for everyone, so watch full video to avoid missing any movie from this list. On number 10. The Waterman.
But I'm still gonna need money to buy supplies.
Supplies for what?
I'm going to find the Waterman.
Come into my office.
The story follows a boy named Gunnar who sets out on a quest to save his ill mother by searching for a mythical figure who's said to have a magical healing powers. The magical being called as the Waterman, who possesses the secret to immortality. But when his mom's sickness begins to get worse, Gunnar disappears into stacks of books on both science and the supernatural in search of possible cures. Desperate to save his sick mother, Gunnar and his rebellious friend Joe ventures into the remote wild horse forest to search for a Waterman. On number 9. Major Grom, Plague Doctor. The film is set in St. Petersburg and tells the story of police Major Igor Grom, an honest and skilled cop with unconventional methods. But everything changes dramatically with the appearance of a person in the mask of the Plague Doctor, who declared that his city is sick with the plague of lawlessness and he is taking up the treatment of killing people who, at one time, escaped punishment with the help of money and high status in society. The police officers became powerless, and for the first time, Igor faces difficulties in the investigation, the outcome of which may determine the fate of the whole city. On number 8. The Trip.
Shut it! 2 million if you blow her head off, right now!
It's a Norwegian comedy drama which follows the story of a dysfunctional couple who heads to a remote cabin to reconnect, but each has intentions to kill the other. Before they can carry out their plans, 3 escaped convicts have made their way to the cabin. If the couple thought they had problems before, they soon discover a whole lot more trouble as the convicts take over the cabin. But can the pair put aside their differences long enough to escape their new nightmare? Well, you have to watch the movie to find out. On number 7. New Gods, Nezha Reborn. The story follows a normal young deliveryman, Lee Yang, coming from the slum area, living a satisfying life and enjoying motor racing at his spare time. But when the arrogant wealthy son of boss beats him down, takes away his beloved motor, and even wounds his innocent orphan sister, his deep anger turns into a blast of truth fire, which revealed that he is the reincarnation of the Nezha, the god of rebel, violent and egocentric. Before he learns to master his newly found powers, his old enemies appear, and he must settle a 3,000-year-old grudge with the Dragon Clan. On number 6. The Forgotten Battle.
In war, there's no place for boys that want to act the hero.
It is a Dutch World War II film directed by Matthews, which looks at the 1944 Battle of the Scheldt from 3 different perspectives: the German occupation, the Dutch resistance, and the Allied soldiers. The story is set in 1944, the Second World War, and follows British glider pilot, a Dutch boy fighting on the German side, and a Dutch female resistance member, all end up involved in the Battle of the Scheldt. Their choices differ, but their goal is the same: freedom. On number 5. Mimi.
करने के लिए जॉन जी के साथ सोना नहीं है, ये एक नया तरीका है, इसको बोलते हैं सरोगेसी।
किसके जैसी?
The story follows a small-town girl from Rajasthan who gets offered 20 lakh to act as a surrogate for an American couple. The middleman is Banu, who in his impeccable style manages to convince both parties. A few weeks later, a routine checkup reveals that Mimi's unborn child has Down syndrome. This news devastates John and Summer, and they abruptly leave for the United States, telling Banu that they don't want the baby anymore and suggest Mimi to abort it. Upon learning about this, Mimi is disheartened but rejects the idea of abortion and decides to carry the child to term. But the only hindrance is that how Mimi will hide her pregnant belly from her parents and society. On number 4. Army of the Thieves. It is a 2021 heist comedy film directed by Matthias Schweighöfer from a screenplay by Shay Hatton based on a story he wrote with Zack Snyder. It's a prequel to Army of the Dead and second installment in the Army of the Dead franchise. The story follows a mysterious woman who recruits bank teller named Dieter to assist in a heist of impossible-to-crack safes and leads a group of aspiring thieves on a top-secret heist during the early stages of the zombie apocalypse. On number 3. The Harder They Fall. When outlaw Nat Love discovers that his enemy Rufus Buck is being released from prison, he rounds up his gang to track Rufus down and seek revenge. And those who are riding with him in this new school western includes his former love stagecoach Mary, his right and left-hand men, hot-tempered Bill Pickett, and fast-drawing Jim Beckworth. Also, Rufus Buck has his own fearsome crew, including treacherous Trudy Smith and Cherokee Bill, and they are not a group that knows how to lose. On number 2. The Yin Yang Master. The story follows Captain of the City Guard, Yuan Boya, who is stripped of rank after the imperial tribute he was guarding is stolen. Unwilling to let things lie, he searches for the thieves, only to end up entering a mystical world of demons. Along the way, he becomes mixed up in a feud between Yin Yang Master King Ming and the human and demon worlds. Later, by keeping their grudges aside, Yuan Boya and King Ming work together to solve an old mystery and prove King Ming's innocence, while also unraveling a conspiracy to bring the Demon King back from the dead, which can destroy the human world. On number 1. Red Notice. It is a 2021 American action comedy film written and directed by Ross and Marshall Thurber. When an Interpol issued Red Notice, the highest level warrant to hunt and capture the world's most wanted goes out, the FBI's top profiler, Dwayne Johnson, takes the case. And his global pursuit finds him smack dab in the middle of a daring heist where he's forced to partner with the world's greatest art thief, Ryan Reynolds, in order to catch the world's most wanted art thief, Gal Gadot. Also, this movie provides you full-on entertainment from the start to the end, with its mind-blowing action and its stunning visuals. Also, it is one of Netflix's most expensive and lavish film of 2021. That's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. And do subscribe my channel for new updates.